Hey guys, so today what we're going to do is a lower body circuit. It's going to consist of 5 exercises. Some of the main things you will need is either like a bench if you have one, maybe an ottoman, a sturdy chair, because we're going to be doing hip thrusts. If you can't do hip thrusts, you can always do glute bridges, so that's just like where you're laying flat on the floor. And then maybe a set or 2 of dumbbells, at least maybe 1 heavy dumbbell, or you could use, grab some bands too, just in case, because you can always utilize a band. All right, so we are going to start with just a quick little warm up. I'm going to have us come down to the floor and do some bird dogs. So we're going to do about 12 per side, staying nice and controlled. Press your back away from the floor, so don't let your back sag like so. So get set, kind of push away from the floor, and then you're going to extend that arm and leg, and then connect, extend, connect. Stay nice and solid. Try not to let your hips move around too much. Engage your abs so your back or your low back doesn't hyperextend. You should feel that glute, the hamstring, the arm, the shoulder. We got 3 more. And last one. Switching sides. Get solid and begin. Extend, connect. Extend, connect. Make sure to keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep those abs solid. 2 more. Good. All right, we're gonna do the glute bridges really quick for a little warm up and a hip stretch. We're gonna do about 15 reps. So again, always press that belly button down into the floor. Hands can be at your side. Squeeze your glutes right away and then lift them up. Again, kind of making like a nice flat tabletop. Come down and control. So squeeze, lift, come down and control. As you're coming up, make sure that you don't let your knees cave in. 4. Keep squeezing as you're going up to that top. Control on the way down. Good, so really focus on the glutes. Engaging. If you need to, you can always think of kind of like driving in through your heels. Or you can play with how close or far your feet are or your heels are away from your glutes. Good. So again, you might feel your abs too, which is good because you do not want to let your rib cage pop up in front of your hips. So always think, if you need to, kind of put your fingertips on your thumbs on your ribs and your hips, and they should be moving together at the same time. If you feel the ribs pop up first, and again, kind of reset. Press down, engage, lift, and back down. Good. We got 3 more. Ooh, my knee. And last one. Good. All right. Last thing we are going to do is we're going to go into a knee side plank with a clamshell. So we're going to lift. I like to bring my foot just a little bit off the other one, and then from here, you're just gonna open up and close, okay? So anywhere between about 10 to 15. So if you can only do the 10, just do the 10 with good form, okay? And you're gonna begin, so you're gonna lift and open, back down. Again, here, I like to keep my hand on my hip so I know that I'm not rotating my hip back. So you wanna keep your hips stacked and level. And don't let your hip drop or sag. So again, if you start to notice that as you're coming towards like that rep 9, then maybe I'll go to that 10. But if you feel okay too, let's try to go for that 15. So you're probably also feeling the bottom glute, which is good because it's stabilizing. This is 11. Try for about 4 more. 13, almost there. 14, and last one. Good, all right. And to the other side. And then we'll get into the workout. But you always wanna make sure you warm up properly. Nobody's getting any younger. All right, make sure that elbow is underneath the shoulder. Pull that shoulder back, lifting up nice and high, and then opening up and close. Open, close. Again, make sure that your hips aren't rolling back. This one might get a little bit harder just because that one side is probably a little bit fatigued just from holding you up. Make sure to breathe. You got 4 more. 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Good job, you guys. So I'm just gonna go through each exercise as it comes along. So we are gonna start off with some hip thrusts. We have 15 reps. If you want, you can utilize a dumbbell. You can put the dumbbell on your hips. Otherwise, if you don't have access to a dumbbell, you can always put like a mini band around your legs, something like that. If you have a dumbbell and it hurts to just sit on there, like so, maybe you can put like a pillow or something just for a little padding. So you guys are going to get set up. Make sure that you're kind of coming down about mid-back. You don't want to be up on your shoulder blades because you want a little bit more support. So make sure you're underneath your shoulder blades or even a little bit lower than that. And then what we're going to do, you're going to sink down, squeeze the glutes right away, engage the abs, and then come up. Just kind of lightly hold that dumbbell, okay? Again, making that nice flat tabletop. So it'd be just coming down. You can only go down as far as the dumbbell will let you. Come up, squeeze. All right, we're gonna start with 15 of those in 3, 2, 1, begin. So squeeze, lift, control back down. Always kind of keep your head in line with your neck and your spine. As you're coming up, don't let your head drop like so. So you're almost gonna kind of keep your chin lightly tucked. 5. I got a squeaky bench here. I don't know if you guys can hear it. 6, 7. Again, you're really focusing on feeling those glutes as you come up to the top. Give it a little pause at the top, then nice good squeeze. Make sure that your knees are not caving in as you're coming up to the top. Kind of push them out just a little bit. We're at number 12, we got 3 more. 13. We got 2 more, and then we're going to Bulgarian Split Squats. 14, last one. Good, all right. To get that dumbbell off, kind of use both hands, and then just guide it down. All right, we're gonna do 10 to 12 Bulgarian Split Squats. But with this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be a little bit more glute focused. So I'll show you on this leg. You're gonna get set up, and what I'm gonna have you do is you're actually gonna kind of not hang out on your back leg, but you're gonna kind of push into that back leg just a little bit, coming down so your leg's a little bit closer. Normally I'd have you guys a little bit further away and more of a straight up and down posture. So with this one, we're gonna almost hinging a little bit more, like so. But again, you're not rounding like this, so keep your back nice and solid, okay? And then you're gonna come up, drive up through that floor. All right, grab some weights, or you can put a band underneath your foot, whichever one you have. All right, and in 3, 2, 1, begin. So kind of pushing back. You're hinging more so. Drive up through the floor. Push back. Drive. So this will feel just a little bit different than a normal Bulgarian. Eight. We're on number 9. There's 10. If you can, try to go 2 more. And 12. Good. Let's switch legs. And in 3, 2, 1, begin. So you want minimal rest between legs. Make sure you keep your whole foot on the ground. Drive up like you're trying to make a hole in the floor. 7. Keep that knee in line with your foot. Don't let that cave in. 1 more. Good. All right, so hopefully you felt that one a little bit more in your glutes. All right, we're gonna go back to your heavier weight now. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use one. I like to hold the weight kind of with my hands clasped like so. And then get your mat out of the way so you do not fall. Feet are gonna be a little bit wider, so more like a sumo stance. Keep your shoulders down a little bit, kind of pull back. And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of that sumo squat. And then we're just letting that weight hang low, coming up. So you're gonna be here, keep those knees out, don't let them cave like so. So push those knees out, drive up. We're doing 15 to 20, these are called straddle squats. All right, grab your weight. And in 3, 2, 1, begin. Drive down, squeeze as you come up. Really focus on those knees staying out. That's how you hit that outer glute. Might feel a little bit of the inner thigh. 7, 9, 10, 11, 13. This is 15. You can try to push that 5 more. 18, 19, 20. All right. Now we're on to exercise number 4. We have the Cossack squats. Actually, I might just still use this same one. So for these, I like to cradle the weight and then hold it up here in a goblet style. Feet are going to be nice and wide, toes pointing out. And then what we're gonna do, we're squatting down, we're shifting side to side, all right? So we're gonna do 10 per side. All right, so grab your weight, pull it up to that goblet style. And in 3, 2, 1, begin. So get low, shift, shift. Never let yourself come up. Stay at this height. You're kind of pushing into your heel to shift yourself over to the other side. You should feel that outer glute. 4 more total. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Your guys' legs are on fire. I don't know, maybe grab some heavier weights or something. Mine are starting to burn. All right, and then the other thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna need some floor space. We're gonna do what's called lying leg adductions. So we're gonna be working the inner thigh here. So what I like to do, I kind of lay down like you're laying on your side in bed. So I put my arm underneath my head, and then you're gonna cross your top leg over, and just for some support, keep your hand here. And then all we're gonna do is you're just lifting that bottom leg. It doesn't look like much movement, but you should feel the bottom leg inside of your inner thigh. All right, so our goal is about 15 per leg. 15 to 20 if you wanna hit the 20. All right, so get set, lie down, get yourself set with the other leg, and in 3, 2, 1, begin. So lifting up and back down. If you need to, you can kind of kick that leg back just a little bit. Again, just try to support yourself a little bit. Don't let your hips wobble around too much. Lift as high as you can to where you can feel that inner thigh working. I'm gonna go up to that 20. This is 16, 17, I tricked you, 18, 19, 20. All right, flip sides. Laying down, head underneath, straighten out that bottom leg, use that top leg as support. And in 3, 2, 1, begin. So lifting up, back down. 4. Again, doesn't really feel like that big of a movement, but it's a working. 10, 11, we're getting closer. 14, 15, 5 more to go. 18, 19, 20. All right. Whew. Little rest. I'm gonna do another round with you guys, and then I'm gonna leave it up to you to do, if you wanna keep at 2 or try to go up to 3 or 4, okay? If you're feeling a little bit more advanced, or if you are a little more advanced, or you're feeling really good, I'd say try the 3 to 4 rounds, but we are definitely gonna do 2 rounds together, and I'm not gonna talk so much, so we're gonna be going, okay? So hopefully you grab a drink of water, grab your weight, because we're gonna get back on it, and we're gonna start off with our hip thrusts. So grab your weight here, place it on your lap, and hope you don't have as squeaky of a bench or chair as me. All right, 15 hip thrusts. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Squeeze, you come up, come down. Squeeze, come down and control. Keeping that chin tucked just a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, really focus on the glutes doing the work. 10. 12. 3 more. 13. 14. Last one. 15. All right, grab that weight. Make sure to plop it down nice and carefully. Don't hurt yourself. And grab your smaller weights or your band for the Bulgarian Split Squats with the glute focus. Start on your harder leg first, or the one that maybe is a little harder to balance on, or feels a little weaker. Either one of those. And we're gonna make sure we're a little bit closer than normal. All right, we're gonna go for 12 per leg. If you can't, go with that lower rep count of 10, okay? So 10 to 12. In 3, 2, 1, begin. So coming down, you're kind of hinging more, and back up. Hinge, drag through that foot. Again, you don't want to let your back really round. You're just leaning forward a little bit more. I think that's 6. This could be 7. Sorry guys. 8. 9. We're going to go 3 more. 10. 11. 12. All right, going with that other side. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Going down, kind of hinging. 4, 6, 7. We're getting closer. 8. We got about 4 more. 10, 11, 12. Woo! All right. Now we're going with the straddle squat. So grab your heavier weight, pick it up carefully. 15 to 20 of these bad boys. So getting your stance a little bit wider than a normal one, so maybe closer to a sumo squat. And we're gonna go with 15 to 20 reps. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Squatting down, keep those knees out. Squeeze those glutes as you come up to the top. Focus on your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. There we go. 10, 15, 18. We're on 2 more. 20. All right. A little bit of a cardio factor here. That's good, right? Getting that heart rate up a little bit. All right, back to our Cossack squats, which are basically like a lateral lunge shift, is what I like to also call it. So, feet out wider. Again, this is the one where you never want to come up high, stay down low. All right, in 3, 2, 1, begin. So drop down, push to one side, push to the other. We're going 10 per leg. Halfway there. Really push through the heel. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Lying hip abductions. Find your floor space. Laying down. 15 to 20 reps. Get that top leg comfortable. Place your hand. All right. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Lifting up just enough to feel that inner thigh. Focus on keeping your hips fairly stable. Cue I like to think of is almost like keeping that bottom leg nice and long. So you don't want to like bend it, so keep it as straight as you can. We got 2 more. Good. All right. Other side. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Lifting up. Again, you can play with your top leg. See where it feels comfortable. Some people might not like their foot flat on the floor, so you can kind of turn it. Whatever feels best for you. Keep that bottom leg long. We're at 15, going 5 more. 19, 1 more. 20, all right. Okay guys, so only take about a minute rest. And then, if you can, try to do about another 1 to 2 more rounds for a total of 3 to 4 rounds. All right, good luck. Bye y'all.